Okay, today is our case study is going to be Dentist Toronto. Now, also we're going to compare Google Adwords versus SEO, search engine optimization, and what the differences are, and help people better understand how to do their digital marketing and just understand how important digital marketing is to today's business. Marketing has changed considerably. Digital marketing is the premier way of marketing any service product nowadays. So let's start by sharing my screen here. Okay, so here's what I've done. Dentist Toronto. And as you can see, there's 76 million different results for that. And just to let you know, Dentist Toronto, every month, 4,400 searches. So each and every month, 4,400 people are looking for that service. So we've actually picked out a dentist. See here, we're looking on page 1. So I'm going to go to page 3. And as you'll notice here, there's an ad. So this is Google AdWords. CPC, cost per click, Google AdWords. And then we have the search results. And then at the bottom, we're going to have a few more Google AdWords. Well, a lot of the general public that do searches realize these ads are paid for, and they actually bypass them. You will get clicks, but they do bypass them. Not all the time, but a good percentage of the time. So here's a dentist that I had looked at just over, probably close to 4 years ago now. On page 3 today. 4 years ago, they were on page 3. So let's open their site in a new tab. And they've changed their website. So they've updated their website, which actually doesn't look too bad. Most everything they need is above the fold, which is a good thing. And I did check before. They're not using a WordPress site. I find WordPress sites are the best sites for business that are looking to rank and search and be able to be found. But a lot of businesses get roped into these niche marketing services, and here's one in particular, custom dental website designed by Bite Bank Media. So they specialize in dental websites. They build some very pretty websites. It is geared specifically to that industry. But here's what a lot of business owners do not understand. Just because you're a marketer and you're not geared specifically to that industry does not make you less of a marketer. And what I mean about that is a guy used car business known for a number of years always asked me, you've market specifically to this industry. I said, no, doesn't matter. I'm a marketer. Search engine optimization is my specialty. And My focus is on finding what works for your particular business within your particular industry. Cut, dry, and simple. And that is applicable to any service, product, or industry. So we've got this Bite Bank Media, and right there, it looks beautiful. Patient education, website marketing, website solutions, online marketing. So acquire new patients with our standard SEO setup. Okay, so for these, for the websites, you know, they will add free content, search engine ready, optimized to be read by search engines. So let's take a look back here. Main page, it looks nice. It like you can't deny them that. It looks very nice, well done. Looks like they've come a long way in how they set up their meta descriptions, meta keywords, and H1 tags. Always room for improvement. And this is where it gets a little difficult for somebody to further optimize this website because it's a proprietary website. That's where WordPress, which is an open source platform, which is ideal for being found on the internet for business. So they get locked into this proprietary setups and limits the flexibility for a marketing professional to better optimize a website for a business and get them better optimized for the crowd and for more business, period. So when they say search engine ready, and a lot of people buy these and believe into this stuff, okay, there's limitations to it. Yes, somewhat search engine ready. All websites are somewhat search engine ready, but it's far be it from where it needs to be. But as I said, they've come a long way. It looks beautiful. All the information above the fold. They've got all these markers here. I don't know if they're they look like they might be H1 or H2, but we're not exactly sure. But you notice there's no links. Okay, and it's can be done, but it's difficult to do links. So you want to do internal linking, and this is a process that's above the average person's knowledge or understanding. But they do have links here. Periodontist services, orthodont prosthetic services. So we go to implants. And then another thing, and this is where, you know, great, but, you know, if you've got a really good SEO specialist, you know, the architecture, URL architecture is very important, and this is lacking in ways that I'm not going to go into detail about right now. As well as links from the main page. So here's a business. 4 years ago, they're on page 4 or page 3. Today, they're on page 3. What's the difference? They got a new website built by these guys, specifically designed for this industry. And other than making the dental college here feeling better, nothing's really changed. Looks better, gives you the impression that it's better, but nothing's changed. You need to be on page 1. You want to make a profit with your business. You want more customers. Everybody's looking for customers. You need to be on page 1 to have customers. Another thing that you got to take into consideration is this is specifically for dental websites, and they offer SEO services as well. But let's take a look at something here. There's a lot of dentists in Toronto. Well over 1,000. How many are you going to fit on page one? Let's look at page one. How many are you going to fit on page one? Okay. So this is why an SEO specialist is so important to a business. And this is what a lot of business owners fail to understand. They're looking for a marketer that's niche marketing specific to their niche market. But, how many guys are you going to fit on this one page? Like, it doesn't make sense. Anybody that's doing SEO properly can take any business and rank any business. And that's why they have multiple sectors of industries and businesses that they work with, because they're limited by the amount of clientele that can be put on page one. Most of the business is on page one. And let's look at Bank Media. What do they say? Search engine ready. That's no link there. Google Places enabled marketing. So let's go to SEO here. Search engine optimization. Increase your website organic ranking. Be found in Google, Bing, and Yahoo. In-depth monthly web traffic reports. All the reports mean nothing if it doesn't put business through the front door. So they claim your clinic shows up with an optimized web presence. Yeah, website's beautiful, but having a nice website doesn't guarantee you being on page one. And pretty much every owner can understand why his business is on page one. And here, new patients actively search for new dental clinic. How is their SEO different? It's dental focused. Well, what does that mean? Most of the business is here on page one. There's a lot of dentists. They can only get so many people on page one. And their whole practice is focused on dental. And a nice spiel here: data collected, compiled by their internet marketing team, and modifications are made to your website according to industry best practices. That's nice to hear, nice to know, provides much comfort. And they'll create a custom SEO plan just for your dental practice. So why optimize your dental website? Oh, this makes sense. Why? Higher search engine placement. Yeah, that's how you get new business. Greater insight in your website traffic. Well, website traffic and that insight will let a search expert understand what they need to do to place the business in the search results pages to get new business. So medium to long-term return on investment. So return on investment. Search engine optimization gives you the best return on investment for all your digital marketing, all marketing, period, bar none. Easy to understand monthly reports. What are the monthly reports going to do for you? It's a nice thing to look at, maybe make you feel good, but it's all about getting business coming in through your front door, turning those warm leads into bona fide customers that come back. So you have to provide a good service, and you have to provide a good balance of service and value. And more cost efficient than traditional forms of advertising, such as print and radio. Yeah, that's true. So they're saying all the right things, but it's specifically dental. You only get so many dentists on page one. Beautiful page. Looks great. And the thing is, they're on page 3. Nobody finds you on page 3, not for the most part. Most of the action's on page 1. And so let's look at the overview of marketing. So maximize your web presence, attract new patients. You want new patients, you get on page 1. That is your first most important factor in getting new business. They talk about the difference between traditional marketing and internet marketing. That is correct. Okay, so why invest in internet marketing for your dental website? 42% of clicks are on the first listed results page. 90% of clicks are on the first 10 listed results on the first search results page. So this business invested in this site, bought into the marketing, and I have to admit, looks good. They've come a long way with the way they structure their sites. Still a lot more room for improvement without going into detail. But yet, as they've stated here, and I'll go over this again, 42% of clicks are on the first listed result on the first search result page. 90% of clicks on the first 10 listed results on the first search results page. There it is. That's the first results page. That gets 90% of all the action. That business we're looking at, page 3. There they are. There they are. Okay. So this is the difference that business owners need to understand. Now, secondly, I mentioned pay-per-click because they go into pay-per-click as well here, which is search engine marketing, pay-per-click to your website, and pay-per-click as I've explained, which is Google AdWords. So here's page 1, here's ad, this is pay-per-click, Google AdWords. And then here's a few more. So another thing about Google AdWords, you get charged for every click. 10 clicks, whether somebody buys or not, you're going to get charged for 10 clicks. Bots regularly scrape the internet for information to help provide information for the search engine results. Also, bots from outside the targeted area will scrape your site and you will get charged for clicks as well. You have no way of knowing the difference. And secondly, a lot of people looking for a business for a service they need are aware that these ads are paid for and will bypass them. So what's the difference between pay-per-click, which is Google AdWords, and search engine optimization? Okay, so here we've done a keyword. So that search was for Dentist Toronto, 4,400 searches a month. Now cost per click, which is right here, $14.38. So every time that entry is clicked on that search, it's going to be charged back $14.33. Now for 4,400 searches a month, the traffic cost in comparison to search engine optimization, the traffic cost on a monthly basis is $25,000. Now, you can get search engine optimization to get you on page 1 for a lot less than $25,000 a month. And this is what people don't understand. I don't know why they want to pay so much more for Google AdWords when the return on investment And the percentage of cost to the percentage of sales is so much more significant with search engine optimization. Now, I've taken a $16,000 client lifetime value. So if you're a dentist and you are on page 1 for this keyword, Dentist Toronto, you would be paying $25,000 approximately, because this will change up and down a bit, but not by much, for each month. You're going to say, wow, that's friggin' expensive. But if a $16,000 lifetime value is placed on each client, that includes a couple referrals, there's going to be a minimum couple referrals, that exponentially going forward works out to an additional $232,000 a month. So you think, oh, wow, what's it going to cost me? Well, if you're taking in over $250,000 a month, and in order to do that, it was $25,000. What is the cost? Now, if you're doing search engine optimization, which is going to be, let's just take, for example, $10,000 a month. Now you've saved $15,000 a month to get the same results. You've also are in a position to scale your business up and keep your costs down. So what do I mean? Okay, cost per click. Every time somebody clicks, the cost goes up. Search engine optimization, the clicks go up, the cost remains the same. So I hope this helps you better understand of the cost of Google AdWords versus search engine optimization, where the value truly lies. Some misconceptions about needing a niche-focused web developer and SEO to get you in front of your target market. That's a misconception as well. Now, if you have any further questions, please feel free to call me at any time. Please like and share, and look forward to talking to you again soon. Take care.